Alright, so this is part 3, the last part of the PBS Kids engineering video, and in this one I will go over the second minigame that I worked on, which was called Boxy Towers. Making the robot move here was a lot of fun and a bit of a challenge. Those legs and arms are basically just tiling sprites, and they would move based on where the player clicked, so that was a lot of fun figuring that logic out. But for the actual gameplay, the sandbox portion of this game basically just let you play around with stacking boxes and knocking them down. So since there were no goals here, this section was pretty easy to develop. I used an existing physics engine and made different items behave slightly differently based on size and weight and such, but for the most part it was just letting physics and gravity do its thing. It was really fun developing that power punch to knock all the boxes down at the end, though, I will say. But then the challenge came more so in the goals section of the game, where you had to help this cat down from a tree. It wasn't just a matter of stacking boxes up and calling it a day. I had to make sure of a few things. I had to make sure that the stack was actually standing for a second or two at least, because at the beginning you could just drop a beach ball on the stack, meet the goal, and then it would just come rolling down, and the solution was fake. So definitely had to have some sort of timer thing going there to make sure it was a real solution. I also had to think about how the cat would come down from the tree. I had to make it touch every piece of the tower on its way down to make it look more realistic, so I had to store the items and their placements and then feed that to the cat's animation so it would know where to hop. That proved to be really weird in some instances because certain parts of the stack would actually have the cat hop back up instead of continuously going down, so there's a lot of suspension of disbelief with this one, but it's a good thing this game is for kids. Overall, I adore this game to this day, and I'm really proud of all the work I did on this one. It really inspired me to want to do more app development in general as well. So, yeah, thank you for watching.